think women that have more than 2 baby daddies usually have some sort of mental illness.
So I'm going to go ahead and throw my 2 cents in. Some of y'all may like it, some of y'all may not. But I feel as if, from my perspective, this is a more balanced response. Now, Tiffany Haddish made the statement that if a woman has more than 2 baby daddies, she is mentally ill. Let's be real. Comments like that can potentially hit a nerve whenever you refer to a woman as being mentally ill with more than 2 baby daddies. And I've noticed some of us have clapped back emotionally. I get that, and I understand why. But let me go ahead and unpack it with care, culture, and common sense. Mental illness is clinical. It's not diagnosed by how many kids you have or baby daddies. The DSM-5 doesn't list motherhood with multiple fathers as a disorder. It is also true that unresolved trauma, abandonment issues, or attachment problems can have an influence on our relationship patterns. And I'm here to say this: not every woman with 3 or more baby daddies made bad choices.
You go, girl!
Maybe one passed away. Maybe one was abusive. Maybe she was simply loved, lost, and she just kept living. What we have to understand is that life doesn't always go as planned. The double standard alert: if a woman has more than one child with more than one man, she's mentally unstable. Okay, sis. But if a man has 5 kids with 5 women, he's just being a man, right? Math ain't mathing. So let's stop pathologizing the situation. She should have came with a different delivery, and she could have said, sis, rather than going out procreating with other different men and having multitude of children, it's time to reflect and heal. Saying it in the way that she did it was basically dismissing and labeling people, and that's not the answer. And I'm just here to say this: having multiple kids with multiple baby daddies, or whatever you guys refer them as to, that's not a mental illness. Sometimes we find ourselves stuck in cycles that we continue to repeat without us being aware of what we're doing. I wish people would stop humiliating others just because of the fact that they have multitude of children with different people. That's not the way to do it. So let's start uplifting the conversation and having a discussion on a more positive level rather than trying to shame or humiliate people for procreating